So today we'll start a new topic, that is AWS databases. There are various kinds of databases, okay, but we'll see practical on only two databases, that is MySQL and MariaDB. Both are almost similar, but MariaDB is quite open source. Okay, the MySQL is also open source. It has a community edition, but it is taken over by Oracle. So we also need to learn about the MariaDB. Okay, so both are open source, but still, as MySQL is with Oracle, okay, we should know about MariaDB, which is you can say 100% open source. Okay, so AWS databases. What is a database? Uh, any means sometimes we need to insert means we need to store some data. Okay, so and after storing the data we should be able to retrieve it. Okay, so that's what we do in AWS, means in any type of databases. Okay, so generally there are various types of databases. One is relational, then non-relational or NoSQL databases. Okay, I'll explain about new SQL databases later. Then we have in-memory databases, graph databases, time series databases. Okay, so in relational databases, data is stored in tables and rows format. Okay, and they are linked by some keys. Okay, some of the examples of the relational databases are MySQL, Postgres, Oracle, and SQL Server. This is MS SQL Server, Microsoft SQL Server. Okay, and what is the use case? Means where one should use MySQL databases or relational databases? Wherever we have e-commerce product. Okay, so some banking product or enterprise HRM CRM systems, there we should use the RDBMS. So when I say this example as MySQL, Postgres, Oracle, this can be installed anywhere. On VM it can be installed, or in cloud also it can be installed directly on a virtual machine or on a particular server. But in AWS, okay, the installation part we don't need to take care of it. Okay, the AWS will do its installation. Okay, we just need to tell them how many number of database instances we need. Do we need it in cluster? Do we need it in high availability and all? And they will do the installation at the backend, or it is done automatically, and even the patching and all, and whatever we need to do, means any day-to-day activities, most of them is carried out by Amazon at the backend. Okay, we just need to create the tables and just use it. So that's called as managed service. Okay, so in cloud, in AWS cloud, RDMS means most of the databases are managed services. Managed means the installation and the maintenance is done by AWS, and patching as well. So in contrast to relational databases, we also have non-relational, so that is NoSQL databases. Okay, uh, here in relational databases, the data will be in a structured format, in a proper structured format, but NoSQL databases are for unstructured data. Some of the examples are MongoDB, Redis, Cassandra, Neo4j. Okay, so wherever we need real-time web apps like social networks, big data application, there one should go for NoSQL databases. And in AWS we have Amazon DynamoDB and DocumentDB as well. Now these relational databases, okay, they are good in performance. Okay, but Amazon has come up with some databases which are better than which has better performance than this relational databases. Okay, and it is highly scalable. Okay, even with NoSQL, and some of the examples are in AWS Amazon Aurora. Okay, and that Amazon Aurora also has for MySQL and Postgres, and it is very high performance and highly scalable database, and it, you can say, it is a proprietary of Amazon, but it is a bit costly. Okay, so wherever we need high consistency and scalability, there we should go for Amazon Aurora, but remember it is costly. Then sometimes we need to store the data in the you can say in a memory or RAM itself. In that cases we'll be using in-memory databases. Examples are Redis and Memcached. Okay, and in AWS it is Amazon Elastic Cache. And where one should use it? Okay, real-time analytics, session management, and highly frequently trading platforms in-memory databases are used. As we know, anything which is in memory can be accessed very fast. Okay, so that for that we can go for this Amazon Elastic Cache. Okay, and there are some graph databases, okay, which uses graph structures to represent and store data. Okay, for that Amazon has Amazon Neptune, and where it is mostly used in social network fraud detection and recommendation engines, graph databases are used. Okay, and based on some timestamp, some data needs to be stored, optimized for timestamp data. So that is time series database, and in Amazon we have a service called Amazon Time Stream. Okay, so all the databases are not directly used by us. We are infrastructure guys or DevOps guys. Okay, we just need to do the its installation. Okay, and as this course is very vast, we cannot cover all the databases. So we'll be means learning about MySQL and MariaDB. We'll have a practical on MySQL and MariaDB in this course. Okay, so the same thing is repeated here. You just go through it, and when we log in to the AWS console and we click on the AWS databases services, we can see all the list which we have seen here. Some more are also there. Okay, so a ledger database and all, but this is how we can get the details of databases. So if there is any question, let me know.